know there's no place like home, no place I'd rather be. And it's funny because you can hear me. I am home because I am no longer an essential worker. Being home is fun. Actually, I really like being home, but it just feels so weird. It really, really, really feels weird. Because I wasn't like in a mindset for a vacation or anything like that. So it's just weird. What's up, Craig? What you doing, brother? What time is it where you are right now? I feel so weird. It isn't funny. But there was something I wanted to talk about. Big horror YouTubers. Big horror YouTubers that even the ones I watch, I've just noticed something about them. I've noticed that yeah, I'm not essential anymore either. That's why I'm here. They're still selling electronics at your Walmart, right? Because I couldn't live if I can't go buy movies tomorrow or Friday or whenever it is I get paid. Big horror YouTubers, back to what I was saying. Something I've noticed about them over the last little bit, even ones that I've been watching or ones that I watch, they don't know jack shit about horror. Not really. They don't know about any of the underground stuff. They don't know about anything that's not a big mainstream title. If it's basically not Friday the 13th, Freddy or Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, they don't know about them. They don't fucking give a shit either. And it's if it's not big horror titles, they have no clue what they're talking about. And I just find that to be really disheartening. I really do. Because these guys are they're so popular and they're supposed to be the forerunners of our community, our genre, whatever. And you know, I watch them and they're like, "Have you seen this? Have you ever seen that? I've never seen this. I don't know what this is." And I'm like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?" You know, it's because it's not popular enough to give them enough views. You know, that's what it is, and they just have no clue about them. They honestly don't. I love a lot of big horror YouTubers, and I've had them flat out tell me, people that I've talked to when I talk to them, because I do talk to a few big horror YouTubers on a personal basis, that they don't do smaller films because it doesn't get them views. And if they ever do a horror film that's not from one of the big franchises, it's still a mainstream title. It's still a prom night, or it's a terror train, or Saw, or not that Saw's not for one of the big franchises, but I don't know. It just kind of bugged me this morning. I never really thought about it till today. I never really noticed it. I was watching a video and they were pulling stuff out and they didn't know what the hell the stuff was. You know, I'm not saying you have to know every film all the time. I don't. There's tons of fucking horror I don't know about, you know, but I don't pretend to know it all either. At least not where that's concerned. So yeah, I don't know. Guess I'm a little bored right now. No, Papa, not really. Anything this side of a snuff film. As long as I know it's not really happening, I don't care. Now, if I want to watch something that's real, I'll go watch the news. I hear you, Trini. I try not to put myself in a box. That's why my channel isn't called Bronco Juggalo Talks Horror. It's called Bronco Juggalo Talks Movies. Because I don't just do horror. Yes, I do horror pretty, the most part I do horror. I like horror. And that's why I do it a lot. But there's other movies I like besides horror. That's why I do so many Star Wars vids or this or that. That's why I'm going to do another Star Wars vid here in a couple days. You know, that's awesome, Craig. I'm glad you liked it, bro. What up, Rick? Speaking of extreme horror, I got some titles in, Rick, that I'm going to watch. And if I ain't into them, I'll send them your way. Yeah, well, that's cool, man. I don't know. New Star Wars is awesome. One of the best movies of all time, John. Yeah, I mean, like I said, anything this side of a snuff film is okay. Uh, you guys really want to watch something scary? Watch the news. It's scarier than anything they put on a horror movie. Yeah. Well, now I'm out of topics. I don't know. I'm having a weird day. I need to watch some more movies and shit. Watched Fright Night this morning. I started last night and I fell asleep. So, I'm getting ready for that top 20 vampire list. So I started watching Fright Night. And I haven't seen that movie since like the seventh grade. And I'm trying to figure out why people think it's so awesome. It's a fun movie. It's a good movie. It's an okay movie. But it's not this fucking amazing film that people make it out to be. And the guy evil is fucking annoying. God, his voice just gets on my nerves. And even when he died, he didn't shut up. At the very end of the film, he's all hackling. I'm like, shut up, motherfucker. I mean, it is what it is. It's a salute to Hammer horror, basically. That's basically what the movie is, at least in my opinion. You know, they even have a Peter Cushing type character and everything. Oh, and that's another question. What the fuck is up with the fucking main vampire, Jerry, eating fucking apples all the time? I thought, vampires in most of the lore did not crave food. They really didn't eat food. And here he is eating fucking apples all the time. And anybody says it's because he's a bat. Well, no shit. Sorry, Phil. I would have stopped by if I would have known you were on. But I just got on YouTube here a little while ago. Spider-Man directed Fright Night? I mean, Tom Holland? Or wait, god damn it. Now you got me doing it. Tom Holland is Spider-Man. I just forgot his name. You know who I'm talking about. The guy that did Child's Play. Wait, it is Tom Holland, isn't it? It's just another Tom Holland. Duh. Damn it, Junebug. Now you got me all fucked up. Yeah, I know, Junebug. I just wait a minute. You confused me for a second. You confused me. I like vampires. I like vampire films. I like vampire comedies. My favorite vampire film is a comedy. You want to watch a really good one? Watch Helsing. In fact, I'm watching it on Hulu right now. Blood. Yeah, Blade is awesome. But yeah, I don't get why people think it's so great. It's a good film. It's an okay film, but it wasn't nothing really to write home about. Fruit bats don't actually eat fruit that much. Fruit bats are the ones that actually attack and drink blood and hurt people. It's vampire bats that eat fruit. It's the opposite. Yes, Danny. Look it up. Look it up. Vampire bats like fruit. Fruit bats like bugs and shit. No, I saw it when I was like 7, or when I was in like the 7th grade. I haven't watched it since. See, even Steve tells you. Yeah.
Mostly eat flower nectar. Keep the fruit out the seeds. And that's like.
What do vampire bats eat? Sorry, guys. I was trying to get a link over.
Blood. The whitening of vampire bats. Primarily on blood of birds.
Okay, I was wrong. Guess I was wrong. That's okay. I'm not usually wrong. You got one argument right in 15 years.
That was a
One argument in 15 years, folks. She wins one argument in 15 years.
we have not been married for 15 years.
No, we've known each other for 15 years.
No.
Yes.
No.
We haven't known each other that long?
Oh, there was the time I called an idiot before we actually started dating.
She doesn't
You're
remember.
talking about that. You were an idiot.
Yeah, we all failed. Who knows? Yeah. It just reminds me of that 70s show where Red's like, one time in 30 years. Live it up, kitty. Oh, man. Hey, I got another question for you guys. For those of you that have seen Hellraiser Judgment, would you consider it a slasher film?
Oh. Oh, there I am.
What time is it there, Craig?
What time?
Mm-hmm.
8:15 a.m. in the morning. Now I'm gonna have to open the blinds, let some light in here.
Yesterday when I talked to you, it was like 6 a.m.
Yeah, I was up. There we go. Let there be light. Oh. All right.
So what are your plans for the day?
Oh, big plans. Probably have lunch in about 4 hours.
Bed in about 12?
Bed in about 12. Might hang out some washing. I'll hang out some washing today, I think.
Yeah.
The boys are both going to like daycare, so that's cool. So that'll be quiet.
Oh, you guys are still doing that?
Yeah, they do it in smaller groups, but we've got to, otherwise they drive people nuts. It's just ridiculous. But I don't think school's opening up until, like, we've got it's Easter holidays technically for 2 weeks, but I don't think the school's opening up on the other side, so they have to do everything at home.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, sorry, I need some ibuprofen. My head's starting to hurt.
Because you lost the argument.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, why call them fruit bats then?
I don't know, but I remember being told a long time ago and reading about that was fake, that fruit bats didn't eat fruit and vampire bats don't drink blood. But I don't know. What the hell do I know? I am not an animal person.
I am.
I'm not. No, I don't do animals. Not pets anyway, but we see all the other wild shit every time we go for a walk.
No. And don't go there, go the other way.
What are we doing?
Sometimes my daughter is real Dorcas.
Oh, where we going? I don't know.
Oh man. Yep. So I'm on my first day of what do you ever want to call it? Lockdown,
You sound
non-essential
ecstatic about it.
workerness. I think it's funny how I was an essential worker and now all of a sudden I'm not.
Gets boring very quickly.
Yeah.
Very, very quickly.
Well,
Although
I've
I just get
always
them
said that
started.
I've always said that I could stay at home every day. That I like being at home, which I do. But I just feel weird right now. It doesn't feel like I should be at home. You know.
Yeah. But you've got your trillions of dollars coming in, haven't you, from Trump? Well, you'd be
Yeah,
good.
buddy.
Your trillions and
I'm hoping
trillions.
everybody. I hope they fuck up and put everybody's money in my bank account.
I'm sure they won't ask you to pay it back. It'll just be free.
You want to hear the funny part though? There's this small group of anti-Trump supporters, and I'm not getting into politics, but they're saying, "Oh, we're going to send Joe Biden our $1,200. They're going to all contribute their $1,200 to the Joe Biden campaign."
Biden.
I'm just sitting there going, liar, 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 liar.
I actually inquired about our thing yesterday
Hey,
because I
Hobbs.
thought it sounded like it was too much. The finance package they'd given everyone. I thought it was way. I was adding it up. I'm like, that doesn't sound right because it ends up being like $3,000 a fortnight, like every 2 weeks for 6 months. That's what they're doing here.
I don't know about that. I know we're getting one check.
Because it's normally, I think, like if you're normally just looking for work and don't have a job, I think it's like $520 or something they pay you every 2 weeks, and then you get discounts and stuff. So they've decided to double that.
Wait, you're talking about unemployment?
Yeah. So what they've done is there's two different things. There's unemployment, and now they've got one called Job Keeper, which is for all the businesses that had to shut down because they couldn't afford to pay people. They're going to pay their employees $1,500 every 2 weeks.
What do you want? What do you want?
They want the money.
You just had breakfast. Yeah, it's been like 5 hours actually.
I was going to say, how do they just have breakfast?
We didn't eat breakfast till like noon.
Oh God, no, thank you. So it works out pretty good for some people because what happened is, even if you work full time, hours, they give you the $1,500 a fortnight for 6 months. Even if you worked 3 hours a week, you get the $1,500 a fortnight for 6 months.
So some people could actually make more on this than when they worked.
Yeah, yep. You can make more money in 6 months than going to work. You can say hello. You got chocolate.
Hello.
You gonna go daycare? What are you hitting yourself for? Yes, you are. Go. Run away. Weird. Oh, move. Keep moving. I'm so bored. I just keep moving my shit around.
Yeah.
Like set up Star Wars corner, and then I'll put my Freddy stuff somewhere, and then I move it, and then I like, oh my God.
I figure I'm gonna do a lot more stuff this week or the next few weeks while I'm off. Like I'm off till the 30th, dude. So that's like what's today? The 27th, 28th? Here?
No.
I mean the 8th, whatever.
Oh my God. Half a day at home, and you're like, it's the 27th of April.
I told you, man, I'm not at work. I'm all screwed up, all right? I'm all fucked up. I'm supposed to be at work.
And you work in finance. How do people bloody if you like, you need to know numbers. Oh, what's happened?
Yeah, I'm all screwed up today. I can't get my brain to work today. Oh, yeah, but like, so I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna have like 3 weeks off. My company is stepping up for the most part. They are paying us for 2 weeks starting today. They're going to pay us for 2 weeks, and then after that, we're supposed to use sick time and vacation time and stuff like that. I have a ton of sick time built up, so I should be fine on that. Unless it goes longer, then they might extend it. They're how much they're going to pay.
Yeah, but unfortunately, if you look at the charts, America's not near the bottom of fixing this problem.
Yeah, I know.
We had one yesterday. I think it was last week. They said like the infection rate per day was like 10%, and then it went to 6%, and then yesterday was like 3% of new
I'm not
cases.
sure what
So
it is here.
Well, ours was all the cruise ships. We had all those cruise ships come in, and fucking every second person had it. So, but now, actually, the news yesterday said they're going to try and safely infect younger people and then monitor it so that they get immune to it. I don't know, some scientist bloke was on the news. I'm like, fuck you, mate. Stay away from me. I'm not taking that shit.
They pay people, dude. People are willing to be infected by shit for money. I mean, they'll do it. You know?
No, not me. I'm not doing it. No way. No way in the world. Oh, so is that theme? Is the theme 20 vampire movies? Is it? Because I've completely missed that.
Yeah.
20.
Your top 20 vampire films. One per franchise as usual. And if you pick Dracula, like just Dracula, you can only pick one of those. Like if it's Bela Lugosi's the Universal Dracula, or if it's if it's just Dracula, you can only pick one. But you can have like Curse of Dracula, you can have Dracula 2000. But for the ones that are just called Dracula, they want you to just pick one.
I don't even like that many vampire movies. I like 3 or 4.
That's what I thought too. I started writing them down, and then I only got to like 19. So then I started watching some other ones I had that I've never seen or I haven't seen in forever. That's why I was watching Fright Night. Dude, last night
you should like that.
Bill and I watched the 3-hour Salem's Lot.
I've never seen it. Never seen it.
That's a long ass movie.
Actually, I thought that Doom movie went a bit long.
Oh, Dune? Oh, Doom.
No, that Doom Annihilation. I thought it probably ran about 15 minutes longer than it needed to be.
I didn't mind. I didn't notice. I guess I was having a lot of fun. So
I was good. I liked it. I thought it was.
I think if you're a fan of the video games, you'd probably really like it because like there's so many Easter eggs to the video games.
Well, I thought it was going to look real cheap, like Leprechaun 4 sort of looking, but it was fucking cool. It looked good.
Yeah, I think they did a good job on it myself. I hope they get to do the sequel.
Yeah, I was reading about that after I watched it. I hope they do.
Because that's my one gripe for the movie is that you don't get enough of the creatures, you know? Well, it's because their budget, they had to do what they had to do, but and if they get the sequel, they said they were going to see a lot more, so.
I like the Aussie guy was just an amazing actor.
Yeah.
In that movie.
Good.
As long as you can say fuck, he was got hired. That's all he said. I don't like that they made the Aussie guy the one that always ran away. That was really annoying. Anyway.
I didn't realize that there's another cut of Salem's Lot that's only it's less than 2 hours.
Yeah, there's a couple. Oh, what are you wearing now?
Ice cream.
Oh, okay.
Did you ice cream?
Thank you. Oh, free one. Cool. Oh. Hey, I think did you straighten that Texas Chainsaw Massacre thing behind you?
Yeah, I did.
I knew it.
He got
It was
knocked
Ben.
out of whack with a cat or something. I don't know.
Uh, uh,
I agree, Dreambug. She was pretty good looking.
yeah, I'm going to read this chat.
Oh,
Yeah, she was. I liked her. Not quite Terrifier, but she was good.
Ooh.
So has this been your whole day?
No, earlier well, I did some adult activities earlier, and let's see, I did
So
some
very
stuff
productive.
outside. I did some school stuff with the kids, and watched Fright Night. So yeah, that's pretty much been the day. Woke up late. Woke up at like 10.
How the hell do you stay in bed till 10 o'clock?
Cause I don't go to bed till like 4 o'clock.
You got kids. How the hell do you stay in bed till 10 o'clock?
I yell and scream at them if they're not quiet.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm like, shut up! Trying to sleep in there.
I honestly, I don't think I have. I reckon maybe since the kids, 7:30 would be the absolute longest I've stayed in bed.
I never get into where they're not so loud, too loud in the morning usually. They're starting to get
Well,
quiet.
Toby can put his own DVD in the machine now, so that's fine.
Yeah.
As long as he can do that. Putting the disc back in the case, that's the issue. You're trying to get him to put the shit back. Who's he? Oh, okay. Sorry, I just read the comment. Denny gets up. Brad stays asleep, I'm assuming. Here we go.
No, she's usually in bed longer than I am. On average, if I sleep well, if I sleep well, which is a big if, I get about 6 hours. Danny usually sleeps longer.
No.
Here comes the second argument. He's
We already had our argument for the day. We don't need another one.
Oh, you'll find that during lockdown there'll probably be a few.
Yeah.
That's how I passed the day.
That's why I got this.
Oh, we went and bought board games. I haven't played board games for years, but we spent some fucking money on them.
I like to shoot my family with a Nerf gun.
If I did that to my daughter, she'd probably just go and get a knife from the drawer. She don't take no shit. She doesn't take any shit. So like, you're like, righto.
Yeah.
Oh,
We got some.
Halloween is on our pay TV this afternoon, so I've got it on record. Might
Oh,
give
yeah?
that another go. The new one.
Oh, I'm going to do your remake tag.
There's no such thing. There's only 4 videos on my channel.
Yeah. Well, that's because you moved your videos.
Oh, actually, I can upload that thing again because it's still on my phone. The video I did for you, I realized I haven't. It's still on my phone, so I'm like, oh, good. I don't have to bloody lie through my teeth again.
Yeah. You should never delete them. Even if you don't like them or whatever, never delete a video because you lose the interaction with it. If you keep it, just you don't want to show it anymore, just put it to private. You know?
I'm not fussed.
The but yeah, so I'm going to do the tag, and it's actually I've only ever done a review where I've done the review twice. You know what I mean? Where I've reviewed a movie twice. I've only done
Oh,
that
okay.
with one movie with Freddy versus Jason.
I watched
And
that again the other day. I didn't get. I was like, oh, this is worse.
oh, dude, I love that movie.
I did. I did, but I think it doesn't age very well. I don't think, and I think it's more to do with the Jason.
Yeah.
Every time I watch it, I'm like, this guy's not doing shit. Just doing
To me,
nothing.
he's on the same par with fucking Kane Hodder.
I,
In
I
fact,
was.
he
I
may
don't
even
think
be a
Kane
little
Hodder's.
better than Kane Hodder.
I don't think Kane Hodder's anywhere near the best Jason. Like,
Me either. I think he's extremely overrated.
I don't get it. I don't understand all of a sudden how he just became this like superstar because he played him. I don't get it. 4's better. 6 is better.
Yeah, 6 is my
3,
favorite.
3's better. Like there's heaps of better.
Well, 6 in the remake. The remake I love.
Oh, what was he in the other day? I was watching something and I didn't realize that he was the guy. I forgot what it was.
Thank you.
Did you purposely buy the same color Nerf gun as the jersey?
No, it was on sale for like $5, which is extremely cheap for a Nerf gun, you know. So I've been wanting one for a while to shoot the kids with.
So what happens if you get him in the eye?
I don't aim for their heads, and I'm a really good shot. You want me
What
to
did
tell them,
June
Danny?
say?
No,
Just
no.
10 minutes.
But yeah, the fuck were we talking about?
Kane Hodder being a dick.
Oh, stop!
See, I knew it. You got her in the eye, didn't you?
No, I got her in the tummy, and she started fake crying.
Uh,
She goes, eh. See, now look at her laughing. Yeah, she's a little faker.
she could be a wrestler.
Yeah. There you go. You should be on wrestling, Miranda. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what we were talking about. So I decided I've got this new playlist on my channel,
Yeah.
and I'm calling it "Remaking the Review." Because
Okay.
when I did Freddy versus Jason the second time, I called it a remake review, you know. And
Oh,
so
yeah.
I was like, okay, I think I might do this to where if I ever decide to keep doing more movies that I've already reviewed or whatever, just throw
Yeah.
them in there, and that's what I'm gonna do a segment on it.
Hang on. I can't see this. What am I doing?
Speaking of my nails, nail clippers are right there. You need to get your nails cut. Your nails are all dirty and long and pointy and sharp. Sorry.
You're filthy.
Well, she was outside playing in the dirt.
Well, that happens. You're going to get dirty if you're playing in the dirt.
Hey, Ben. I'm not at work because I'm usually at work.
So
She just shot me in my double chin.
Is everyone just at home now, except for like food people and stuff?
Who's a mangina? What? Not in the face. You might shoot me in the eye. Yeah, that's good. Aim it at your own face when you don't know if it's cocked or not. See, this is
All I
why
heard
she's
was
not a gun
shoot
owner.
in the eye and cocked.
Yeah. Oh, hotter as a mangina? Okay. I'm supposed to be at work, Ben, but I'm no longer essential. No. Careful,
You
Miranda.
should get that on a shirt.
Sorry.
No longer essential?
Yeah, not essential or something.
Oh, it's not done.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know where it went, but you're done. Give it to me. Done. So you not in the face, you keep aiming for the face. Either that or she's aiming for my chest and she's just a shitty shot.
No, I was aiming for the face.
Um,
Who's going? You all going? All right. I'm not.
I think I'm gonna do the Halloween remake just for you. I've already reviewed it once, but I hate that movie so much. I think I'm gonna do it just for you.
Do you hate the whole movie?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, not the whole movie. Everything from when Michael escapes after the
Yeah.
rape scene, when Michael escapes to the end, isn't terrible if you take out every time where Laurie Strode opens her mouth.
Oh, she was hot though. I thought she was
Like
cute as shit.
every time she opens her fucking mouth, I'm just like, ah. Worst fucking dialogue of all time.
Yeah, but that's not her though. That's Rob. He can't really write very well.
I know. I know it's him, and that dialogue should not be in a fucking Halloween movie. I don't. I'm not saying that
But
all
it's all the
remakes have to
same
be.
though.
Huh?
All of his dialogue's the same. You could just take the dialogue from any one
I
of his
know.
movies and
That's my
throw it in
problem.
anywhere.
I
Probably
don't
with the
mind that
exception of
dialogue.
like
I
Lords
don't
of
mind
Salem
that
would be the
dialogue
only
in
one
the
you could
Firefly
do.
universe or something, you know.
Yeah.
But in Halloween was always a classy film. It was kind of a classy horror film, and I don't want to hear about skull fucking somebody and him trying to fuck the 16-year-old daughter and Laurie Strode. I'm not saying that the movie has to be a complete like shot for shot remake, but Laurie Strode is a girl next door type. She's not supposed to be over there fingering the fucking bagel. Sorry if your children are in the room, but yeah, whatever, Rick. Halloween
Rick,
78
he
is
hasn't
the
seen
shit.
anything, has he? Rick
Huh?
hates all the old stuff.
Yeah, he don't like the whole. I don't know why, but he's got a weird biasness against good cinema.
Let's see what you do, okay? Outside.
What's that fries?
What are you having? Fries?
Outside.
What time is it there?
No, I don't think he's drunk, Sean. I think he's sober. It's 4:42 in the afternoon here.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, girls. Go play out there. You're getting too loud. Daddy can't even hear his own computer. Go on now. Go.
Oh, Monster
All right,
Man.
Lee,
Yeah, I love
go.
Monster Man. Monster
Yeah,
Man's good.
which one?
Monster Man. It's like
Monster Man? I don't think I've seen
it's
that
like
one.
a trucker. Yeah, it's like a cheapy sort of movie. It was out ages ago, but it was good. Surprisingly, it was good. Hey, Jake.
What did I think of WrestleMania? Very weird.
Yeah.
Very,
good
very
day.
weird. But I really think that
Don't go on about it.
I really think that they did a good job. I think that they tried real hard. and I appreciate it. And I loved the Undertaker match. That Undertaker thing was just so much fun to me.
No. I can't do it.
Craig's like, no.
There's two matches I think in the history of wrestling that don't have a crowd or commentary that I've watched on DVDs that I thought was amazing, and this was not it because it wasn't
that's why I like
glossy.
that they didn't do the Undertaker one in the building. They did it like the cemetery, you know. It reminded me
Building
more of
next
those
door.
old '90s things that they used to do, you know, when they would have a fight in a weird area, or you know, and there'd be no crowd and no stuff like that. I really, and it was also kind of like a horror film. It was kind of like filmed like a early '90s horror movie, and I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought it was really good. The John Cena match thing with Bray Wyatt or whatever, that was just stupid.
I didn't even watch it. I skipped
that was just dumb.
I want someone to assassinate Michael Cole. I can't stand. It's
Really?
been too long. He's the worst commentator in the history. See you, buddy. Have a good day. Yeah, you'll be back. It's 2 hours. Getting in trouble.
Yeah, that's something else. Is the matches, like the world title matches, lasted like 20 fucking seconds. The main event on night 2 was like a 20-second match. I was like, what the fuck? I mean, he made Brock Lesnar look like a little bitch, and that's not really believable for me. But once again, I get what they were trying to do. They were trying to get people stuck at home something, and I applaud them for that. I just kind of wish they would have just like waited and let it, you know.
Put on bloody WrestleMania 3 or WrestleMania 12. Just play an old one. That was stupid.
I think
who is your favorite commentator?
Oh, Jim Ross, definitely.
Oh, mine was Ventura.
Ventura was good. I like Jim Ross and the King together.
Loved him.
I also really liked Bobby the Brain Heenan when he was with WCW.
Yeah, because he hated Shivani. They fucking hated each other.
They were fucking hilarious together.
The Morrison match was pretty good.
You know, I love this too, not to bring politics and stuff, but I love watching the Jesse Ventura videos where he's talking about like the Kennedy assassination and all that sort of stuff. And he gets so into it. He's just so into like he knows exactly what happened in every conspiracy ever. I guess
I never watched those.
He did a good. I don't know when it was on, but I watched it the other day. They had. He was on the Joe Rogan thing. They did like a 2.5 hour one on Joe Rogan.
Right.
And he was talking about that. What's the guy's name? The sniper fella, Chris Kyle. They were doing one on him. Yeah, it was pretty good. I watched the actual interviews with Chris Kyle. Does he open his mouth?
I don't know.
That's how he talks. I'm like,
right.
But yeah, probably Ventura.
Hey, you guys leave that dog food tin alone.
Gorilla Monsoon and Ventura was probably my favorite.
Yeah, I like Monsoon.
Yeah, he sucked. I didn't like McMahon. When Vince McMahon did it before everyone knew who Vince McMahon was.
Before he was like, they knew that. Yeah,
like just in the early 90s, he got so, he's got him. No, he hasn't. He's got him. No, he hasn't. I'm like,
Yeah, McMahon was good. That's what he wanted to. He didn't want people. Do you know that, like, when he started doing the boss, Mr. McMahon character?
Yeah.
Like, he never wanted to do that. They had to talk him into it. He never wanted to do it. He didn't think that he should be known as, like, the boss. He didn't want to be known as the boss.
It pretty much saved everything because there was no one else there that could have done the same thing with Austin.
Oh, I know.
Doing all that shit.
And it's still so fun. He doesn't really do the character much anymore. Every once in a while he gets into it. But, like, nobody could walk down a ramp like him, that fucking swagger. His arms are going over his head and shit, you know.
He's got like the biggest suit jackets too. His jackets are always like.
It's
I
because
think
he's
when he wears
fucking
the
huge.
Yeah, but they always look about 4 inches too long. Like they're just too long. I just
Did you notice when you remember? I've got it too. I've got the when DX came back the last, you know, when they did the
yeah.
DX return and they were calling Vince a cock and all that stuff. I've got the Blu-ray of that, right? Well, when they had him as they had Triple H was Vince, remember, and
Yeah, yeah.
what's his name played pretend to be Shane, and he come walking down. His suit coat was bigger on purpose.
I remember
Yeah,
what did he remember when he tore his quads?
and that and one of those. Do the corn. Do the corn. It's different. Sorry, my wife was consulting me on dinner.
She should just cook whatever, and you should be happy that she's happy to cook.
Well, no, she was asking me like, "What do you want to do?" Like whatever. She always asks. I think half the time she wants me to say, "Oh, forget it. Let's just go buy something."
Oh, that happened last night. Yeah, we had that here.
No,
Just went
Danny,
down
I don't want to
KFC.
go buy anything. Um, let's see. I don't know if they write that, Ben. I don't know. I've never checked.
What was it? McMahon and Hogan locked themselves into home and did a bunch of coke. Probably.
I don't know if
Or
they actually
someone
wrote that
did.
movie or I don't know who wrote it or what. I like that movie though. I loved it as a kid.
You
Like
know
as a,
that scene, that fucking scene when Zeus walks into that thing first and picks up that woman by her fucking head.
right,
It
right.
just drops up. As a kid, that scared the absolute
Yeah.
shit out of me. I was
When
like,
I
who
was
the
a
fuck
kid,
is
man,
this
this is
guy?
way before Friday came out, you know. I
Yeah.
thought he was like the fucking scariest dude on the
Yep.
planet.
I was like,
Like,
nah.
you know.
That's a good movie. It's like there's worse movies than that.
Yeah, I like that movie. It's fun. I enjoy that movie. Did you watch I just put up a fucking pickup video. Did you watch that
Like just then.
this morning? Well, a little while ago.
Nah, because
No.
I was just playing with Toby and then I picked up
Oh
my
yeah.
phone and it said, Brad's on.
Yeah, the I I put the Rise of Skywalker videos. I got them all in finally, so they're in that.
I
And
was going to import that Target one, but I'm like, Jesus Christ. Some of the fucking
it's
postage. I'm like, nah.
yeah, I
Sorry,
know
mate.
it's got that cover that of the one that
Yeah, I
you
saw that.
got the exclusive you got, but it's got that extra disc and that booklet. That's pretty dope.
I might just pick up the Steelbook. We've got a pretty cool Steelbook over here.
Yeah,
Get that
that's
as
good.
well.
Yeah, I picked up the Best Buy Steelbook too because I've been trying to get all of them on Steelbook, just as like a little collection. Now
Okay.
I
You
now
you don't get 4K, do you?
I did on these new ones. These two new ones are 4K.
Oh,
I don't
so
have a
you've got a
4K
4K
player,
player.
but I'm going to use some of my Trump money to buy some 4K players or to buy one.
Oh,
They're
gotta
like
buy a
fucking.
laptop.
They're like 200, almost $300, man.
For the players.
Yeah, if you want one that's got the Wi-Fi instead of just the wireless or the wired internet, you got to pay an extra like $50.
Oh, okay.
It's fucking outrageous.
Yeah, they're still pretty dear here. That's why I haven't bothered. I just fucking hate getting movies and then the fucking player changes and then
Yeah,
you think, oh
same
shit,
thing
I've
with
got all
video
these
games too.
Blu-rays. You keep upgrading like fucking Jesus. It's just a movie. I'm just watching a movie. I don't
Yeah,
need to keep spending.
like right now you can get a 4K smart TV at my Walmart for a 70-inch 4K smart television for $455.
Yeah, that'd work out about what? Yeah, because our
I
dollar's
mean,
about
and,
six.
and I was like, why are they so cheap right now? It's because the 8Ks are already coming out. By October, we're supposed to have 8Ks in the shops.
I still watch videotapes, so I don't really give a shit.
I know, it's like, what the fuck?
It never
Wait,
ends.
your
It's like
Xbox
anything.
One
It's like
plays
mobile
4K?
phones. Mobile
Or are you
phones,
talking
as
about
soon
the
as you
new
take
one?
it out of the box.
Rick, which Xbox One do you have, Rick? The new one or what?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, when you don't know because you don't do it. I shouldn't have commented. I commented on something on Facebook, and now you get fucking every single person that ever comments around the world beeps on your phone. Such and such has commented.
No.
Yeah.
I don't do Facebook. I don't like Facebook.
I actually started only doing it because my parents wanted like photos of the kids and stuff. So I used to just tag them in it, and they could look at the photos.
Right. My wife does Facebook. I'm not really.
I've only ever seen Danny on Facebook and Tinder, but I didn't really.
What the fuck
I
are you
didn't want
doing
to
on
swipe.
Tinder?
I didn't want to swipe. I thought that might be crossing the line. So
It's the site you go when you want to fuck somebody. They have the nerve to call it a dating site. No, it's a booty call site.
yeah. It's the meaningful relationship website.
He said he saw you on there and he didn't want to swipe or he thought that would be too far. The only reason I
Plus, it
made
would
a
just be.
Facebook account was so I could download Messenger. And then once I had Messenger, I was able to disable the Facebook account. Well, then I got the bright idea to undisable the Facebook account and do like only Bronco Juggalo stuff to use it to promote, you know?
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't let me change the fucking name because it's not a real name. And I'm like,
You'd have to do it as a group. You'd have to do like fans of
yeah,
Bronco
I'm trying to
Juggalo or
figure out how
something.
to do that. I'm like, what the fuck? So I said, fuck it, forget it. And I went to disable it again. And as soon as I did, this time it turned my messenger off. It told me I had to have it open for Messenger. So people are always sending friend requests and stuff to it. And they're like, hey, why aren't you responding to my friend request? Because I don't pay attention to it. I don't do Facebook. You know?
Jesus. What am I going to do today? Lawn's done. Got nothing to do outside.
Rick, you're funny.
Oh.
Babe, you're supposed to do those in the oven. Hang on a second.
This is the third argument.
My wife's confusing me. But I guess she has it well in hand.
I'm going to go to the fridgey. Oh, here. You might be able to hear the daughter singing. Hang on, what's going on here?
So what's a traditional Australian breakfast? Do you guys like get up
Are
and
you
eat a
singing?
kangaroo or something?
Do you want to be on YouTube singing? All right. What? You're about to come out. Jesus, that's a rare occurrence, actually, when the daughter leaves the bedroom. Anyway. Traditional what? Breakfast, did you say? Or
Yes, I was trying to be funny. I said, what's a traditional breakfast in Australia? Do you get up and eat a kangaroo or something?
Vegemite toast. Toast with Vegemite. A big thing of black yeast extract on your toast. That's what we do. It's fucking
Look, my
delicious. I don't
internet
know.
go.
Where is the Vegemite?
My internet just
Are
broke
we
up.
out of Vegemite?
Craig?
Yeah.
No, it's not that. It's just me. You still there?
Yeah. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, it's me or you. Because mine
I can hear you.
went weird.
I can still see and hear everything. Are we off? Is it not working?
Yeah, I don't know. YouTube.
Oh, it might be the internet.
So,
I'll go
can everybody out there
to the
hear us?
Wi-Fi
Can y'all
box and
see
see
us?
if that does it. Can everybody see me?
I think it was us, brother. I think it's ours.
Is it?
I
What?
can see you, buddy. I'm getting I'm getting what you're saying afterwards. So,
Oh, okay. That's cool. I'll just jump off there.
I don't know what the fuck. Well, no, I think it's mine. I think you're okay now. Yeah.
I can see the chat and everything. Hob says we're
Yeah, I think
fine.
it's okay now. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it was ours. I don't know what the fuck happened there for a minute, but whatever.
Okay. So now I've got to walk back to the kitchen. God damn it.
You need that morning exercise.
If it stuffs up again and I'm in the kitchen, then I'll just go back. Need on colouring in. I don't know. Hey? All right. If she says something when she gets back, it's on you, mate.
You know what else I was thinking about when I was watching that yesterday? Or when I was watching that the other day, the WrestleMania thing?
That it was shit.
Edge has like the coolest fucking music.
Isn't that an Alter Bridge song?
I have no idea who it is, but it's a good song.
Oh no, his old song was an Alter Bridge song, I think. Before that.
I don't remember his song before that.
Oh, hang on. No, is it still that like From This Day one?
Yeah. On this day,
I'm pretty sure that's
I see
yeah,
clearly. Yeah. That's a really good fucking song.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an Alter Bridge song. So
And it
basically
does
like
really
a Creed
well
song.
with it does really well with the fucking fireworks and shit, you know?
When they do them.
Yeah. Well, they stopped doing them so much because I guess it was to I guess they wanted people to not think so much about the fireworks, but to think about the talent, to think about the wrestler.
Oh, hang on. There we go. I'm still sort of in the camera, but I'm making a scene. Oh, hang on a shit. I'm putting my chocolate spread on here, but it says made in Italy. Made in Italy. Could be full of the Rona.
He's got coronavirus, folks.
Oh, it's been a good run, I suppose. Hey? We are going to die either way. That's a really nice way to look at things.
Yeah. I just prefer to do it like 60, 70 years from
Yeah, I don't want to do it today, okay?
now.
Right, I don't want to do it today. The footy season's cancelled.
I want to be like 98 years old when I die, for real. Like, you know.
I think I've got a good shot at that because my dad is like super old, and all of his brothers lived till like fucking. One was 99, one was 101.
Damn.
So hopefully, my dad's 77, and
No
he's the
shit.
youngest of 10.
Hmm.
He's the youngest of 10, and the second oldest, I think, is still alive.
I said Corona, not La Llorona.
Well, that's better. Jenny says Randy Orton is hot.
11-19.
Randy Orton is the most boring fucking wrestler in the history of humanity.
No, that's Daniel Bryan.
No, at least he had a yes chant and people got involved. I didn't like Daniel Bryan.
I hated that. It took Kane to make Daniel Bryan relevant and funny. It was
Daniel
Kane
Bryan
that,
would have been all right if he just retired after WrestleMania 30.
like when Daniel Bryan was it's just so boring. Even now, when he comes out, it's like I'm just bored watching him. He has no charisma whatsoever.
Oh, he's past it now. He should have stopped. He shouldn't have come back. He should have just stayed. Although he was crying.
The most boring wrestler of all time.
It is. He is the most.
Boringest wrestler of all
I
time.
didn't say.
Randy Orton
I didn't
at least has
say.
Randy Orton is hot.
I'll say at least Randy Orton has like, you know, he's got the fucking like mysterious fucking like thing going for him.
I didn't say I wouldn't sleep with Randy Orton. I said he's a boring wrestler. That's a difference.
Now we know which side Craig butters his toast on.
In the middle. It's right here. Actually, I hate butter. I don't put butter on a goddamn thing. That annoys me, Danny. Randy Orton, seriously. Like Randy Orton with hair or bald Randy Orton?
I think Randy Orton with hair was more fun. Now all he does is kind of saunter out to the ring really slow. You know.
Oh, bloody hell, I got chocolate everywhere.
I will say though, I mean that dude can hit that fucking RKO out of anywhere.
Oh, the diamond cutter.
That's kind of a diamond cutter. It's more of a the diamond cutter was more like directly underneath, straight down kind of thing. You know?
Who cares? The sharpshooter was the best move ever. I got suspended from school for putting that on Mitchell Smith.
Yeah. I used to put it on my brother. That shit really hurts.
It does when you lock it in. It's horrible.
Yeah, that shit can really fucking hurt. You start bending down on their lower back.
Was it Denny attracted to Doink the Clown by any chance?
Yes.
Doink!
He doesn't know.
How do you not know who Doink the Clown is?
That was prior to her time in wrestling.
Oh.
Danny became a wrestling fan when I introduced her to wrestling in the after 2010 era.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, 2008 to 9 era. Babe, something's burning.
If I can hear you singing, they probably can too. Oh, well.
Yes, dear, we see it.
Did I smell burning feathers?
I don't know about burning feathers, but I smell burning fish.
Oh, what is this shit now? The fucking phone's going into Facebook. There we go. Ooh, I better read that shit.
Huh.
What's up?
Cliche.
So,
What are you looking up, Greg?
Hey?
What are you looking up?
Oh, I just pressed on the chat because it said 14. I just didn't want to be rude if someone had said something to me.
Oh,
Oh, Rick, what did he say? He knows nothing about wrestling except for Hulk Hogan was in Rocky 3.
yeah. Now he says his son's a dweeb. He loves wrestling.
Son is an awesome human being.
Wrestling was the shit, man. Everybody liked wrestling back in the day. No,
Yeah, remember, like everyone used to be on that.
grew up
Remember when
during
like
that
fucking
attitude
Schwarzenegger?
era. You know, everybody liked it. Everybody liked wrestling.
They did. Then we went to Cena.
I like Cena.
I do, but you know what? I was talking about this when we went and got groceries the other day. The thing that fucked Cena up for me was when I saw him on that bloody Total Bellas or whatever the fucking show was, and he's eating dinner in a suit. You got to wear fucking black shoes to all these stupid house rules. I'm like, don't be a fucking idiot. Like it's the exact opposite to your character being like this cool, I'm one of the people sort of thing, and then you go watch him in real life and he's a total dick.
You there, Craig?
Yeah.
It did it again.
No, you meant to say, oops, I did it again.
Nah. Hey, DJ, what up, brother? Thunder Lips in the flesh, baby. Yeah, I love that shit.
I'm pretty sure he was still in the AWA too when he did that.
1983?
Is it 80? Is it 82 or 83?
No, I think he had just started with WWE. Because I remember watching a documentary about it.
Yeah, I couldn't remember whether he was just gone there or it was just before.
I can't remember. I don't remember. It was. Yeah, because that one was in the 80s. And
Could you imagine if that Vern Gagne had just done the right thing by Hulk with the merchandise of Hulkamania?
oh, yeah, and then we
What would-
wouldn't have shit now.
Oh, someone's yelling at you. Oh,
All right, Q's. Later, brother.
I'm going to see if this will still work if I go and sit on the lounge.
No, is that another word for toilet?
No, it's the actual. No, I'd be happy to share that with everyone. That's not a problem. I could flip the camera around and everything. It'd be awesome. You just do.
Yeah.
That'd be a snuff film.
Yeah. If I asked my dad for a $75 toy, he would have been like, "Fuck you." I want one from GameStop right now. They got the fucking Child's Play, Tiffany and Chucky dolls, like the big ones. They're $100 each.
God, toys are expensive.
Mm-hmm. That's why I quit collecting them for the most part. Honestly, if I see one, it's got to be super fucking cool and you know, like
Like a
affordable for me to buy
TCM2
them
chop
now.
top.
Like I really like those Terror Toonies, but those are fun, and they're only $12 each. So
Hey, I got a movie. I've never actually watched it, but then I'd only heard really bad things about it, and they say that this is the worst film ever made. Is that correct?
that's the one based on the video game. It's not terrible.
You know, well,
Hey, it's
Christian
not very
Slater,
good,
Tara
but
Reid.
that's the one with Christian Slater, right?
Yeah, and the Academy Award-winning Sharknado actress Tara Reid is in it too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not. I like it. It's not bad.
Cost $1.50, so I'd give it a go.
Okay. There it is. Ketchup in the fridge.
What time is Mum's appointment? Did she say? Off to the bank today. Yay.
Thank you, babe.
Just gonna ask the bank if they just give me $1 million. They can only say no. Do you have any of those outside social rules with how many people you can be walking around with and stuff?
Yeah, kinda.
God. So if you and Bill were walking down the street, would the police say you have to go back home?
I think you're not supposed to be more than 2 people. But I see people with a bunch more with that all the time, and I haven't seen anybody stop them.
Ours is 2 people, but unless it's your actual people that live in your house, like your family. Otherwise, you have to pick a favorite kid to go walking with.
I'm sorry, son. I don't love you enough.
Six feet apart, but people are hard-headed.
Later, son.
Yeah, 6 feet. That'll be 1.5 meters. I think that's what they tell us, 1.5 meters, because we do meters.
Well, a couple friends of mine on Twitter were like, "Why am I getting shit because I won't be a sheep like the rest of you and do this social distancing stuff?"
Well, I get it, but our cases are like really minute. I think we have somewhere like 26 million people in Australia, and I think the cases are like 8,000. So statistically, most of us don't have it.
We've had over 1,000 people. We've had over 100,000 people get it.
Yeah, but your population is.
We've had about 50.
Many?
I think it's like 15,000 right now die from it. I'm not sure exactly.
Yeah, but what I like when they say that, I understand like certain people are more vulnerable, but out of those people, like how many are over 75 and 80 years old?
Almost all of them.
Yeah, so that part you don't get in the news. It just says, "Oh, these people die." You're like, "Oh shit."
Yeah. Something else too. I mean, and yeah, I get it. I fully agree with precautions. So,
Not all the time. You got kids.
well, they say kids are less apt to get it, and if they do, it's mild in kids.
No, I
Unless
just meant
their
like
immune
you've got
systems
kids,
are.
so you don't always take precautions. Anyone with
Oh
children
yeah.
doesn't always take precautions.
Okay, I get it.
Well,
But
they might not be
yeah,
yours. You never know. They
like
might
on
not
the
be
news the
yours.
other day, they said there's 135 New Mexicans that are recovering from it now.
But that's the thing. You don't know who might get it and not even know you've got it, and it just passes. You don't. Weird.
How many people have gotten it before and it just passed?
Yeah, like before it was. Well, I watched a there was a Aussie guy who he's into viruses and that, like he studies viruses or whatever they are. And he made this long-winded video on Facebook, and he was saying that you can't catch a virus because it's not a living thing. And he presented this big long argument, and he was saying that the American that when you patent something, someone had patented the word coronavirus like 5 months before anyone had. He read out the number too that you could look up, like the patent number and the trademark number, and it had all been trademarked like 5 months before any of this stuff had come out. Because he was very much like it's been released on purpose, sort of thing.
I don't know about all that because I know that if you look at your bottle of Lysol, you know, the Lysol spray shit,
Yeah.
turn it over and look at the back, and it tells you right there protects against coronavirus, kills the coronavirus. And it's been on there for fucking decades,
Oh.
you know.
Oh, you saw that? Oh, did you?
But
You saw it on a TikTok. 100% real. Well, why don't you go get some and spray it? Jesus. What's the time? It is 9:20.
here's my thing though is I get it, Ron, but people think that the coronavirus is something new. Here's something else though. I looked this up yesterday. The coronavirus has killed like 15,000, something like that, which really sucks. That really does suck. You know, in just a few months, that's not a good thing. But in a year, the common cold kills 65,000 people.
Yeah.
You know. See,
I've
I've heard
that
that
thing
too,
about the
Junebug.
corona.
People say that heat is going to kill the coronavirus. How is that true? When to cultivate the germs, to create the germs, they're created in heat. They're created in incubators at considerably high temperatures. So I don't get that either.
Well, I might go move out to the Australian outback and just wait till next summer, and I should be fine. The outback where Mick Taylor does not exist. Fucking Wolf Creek shit.
At least until you move out there and become Mick Taylor, right?
No, he's dead. Didn't Ivan Milat die? Oh, she doesn't know.
No, I'm
Ivan
saying that
Milat
you're
was
gonna
dead.
go out to the outback and you're gonna start killing people.
No, no. Oh, maybe one bloke if he ever moves over here, but I'm not going to say. Anyway. Got to
You
eat.
eating some jalapenos?
Need food. Anyway.
Oh, love me some jalapenos. I also like fajitas and chimichangas.
Isn't all that Mexican food like basically the same thing, just on something else?
No,
Isn't it like on a
Mexican food's
flatbread,
fucking.
something's in a taco?
No, Mexican food's amazing, dude.
Mm. Oh, what's the time?
In fact, I just had some decent Mexican corn. Not the best I've ever had, but Mexican street corn.
Mexican street corn. That sounds
You're on
sounds
quarantine right now? Hell yeah.
I have to get ready soon. I have to go over to the
No,
bank
sweet corn's
shortly.
all different. Mexican is how you fold it. I don't think so. Oh.
We only have
Me,
old
me
El
and
Paso.
me and Rick will come over. We'll school you on some good Mexican cooking. Then again, Rick's from Arizona. I don't know if they know what good Mexican food is in Arizona. Sorry, Rick. We got any more of those? Do we have any more of those, or is that all?
Mexican corn.
No, the other things.
Oh, the fish sticks?
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah.
Quick shot this down, boys. I actually had a beer the other day. 4 beers the other day, actually.
You don't live in Arizona, Rick? I thought you did. I thought you lived in Arizona.
Yeah. Rick lives under the radar, so the cops don't get him.
The best Mexican is New Mexican.
The best Mexican is Danny Trejo. Oh, God. I have to go iron a shirt now. God damn it. Hey? I've got a lot to do today. I've got to go to the bank, get $1 million. Yeah, well, I didn't make the food, but I'm still going to the bank.
You got to go to the bank?
Yeah, well, my wife does, but I have to tell her what to do because she's hopeless at all that shit. So I'm like, go in, ask for this, and say nothing else. What if they
Our
ask
banks
for
aren't
this?
even letting people in. You have to go through the drive-through only.
Oh no, our one we got. It's by appointment now. They're probably going to offer me to buy a house or something. I'll go get fucked because you don't have to pay rent for 6 months here.
Seriously?
Like if you can't get evicted for 6 months, and you can come up with a payment plan. You don't have to pay.
Damn, we have a mortgage. We don't pay rent.
No, but you don't have to pay your mortgage for 6 months. They'll defer it, but they still put the interest on there. So I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah. I'll just keep paying mine. Thank you.
Just keep paying. I don't want to. Everyone's like, oh, that's so cool. I'm not going to pay my mortgage for 6 months. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. How about you? Do you know how much you're going to get charged on the end of that shit? Anywho,
Yeah, no thanks.
I'm ironing at the same time as being on YouTube. See? I did list that on Tinder as one of my skills.
Yeah.
I can iron. You don't strike me as a guy that irons clothes a lot.
Me?
Just based off your wardrobe.
What the hell does that mean?
Jerseys. You don't have to iron jerseys.
You know, I
Wouldn't
used
they
to have to
burn
iron
if
my
you
clothes
iron?
all the time. I used to have to wear uniforms, and I had to iron them all the time. But no, I really
Okay,
don't
but do
iron
you
that
guys
much anymore. It's like,
wash, iron, and put away, or do you just wash and then iron if you need it?
I only iron something if it's like a dress shirt or something.
No, I'm old school.
Man, what the fuck's the point of ironing a t-shirt?
I'm doing it right now.
Why?
Because you got to flatten it out and everything, make it all nice and hot.
Okay, I'm not flat. Okay, I'm not flat. If I try to iron my t-shirt, it's just going to emphasize how much fatter I actually am.
No, it doesn't. Not at all. There's ways. No, it doesn't.
You want to get the wrinkles out, hang it up in a breeze.
Look at that. Beautiful. It's all steamed. Unplug that shit. Away I go. Done. Done and done. Oh. What about dishes? Will you leave dishes in the sink overnight, or will you wash them before you go to bed?
I leave them in the sink overnight
Fuck, Brad. Why?
because I
That's
hate doing
not
dishes.
Oh. No, I can't do that.
It
No
depends. It really depends.
But then you wake up. Then you wake up in the morning like, oh, cool. Gonna have some breakfast. You're like, oh, fuck, the dishes are still there.
Yeah,
No.
it just depends.
Oh.
When I was a kid, I grew up in a house with 7 people in it, and
Yeah,
we
so
were all supposed
that should make it really easy. If everyone rinses their dish straight after they use it.
to take turns doing dishes. You know, and for some reason, I always got stuck with all the fucking dishes, and I hated it. I
Build
fucking
character.
hated it. So when I got older, I hardly fucking wash dishes. I hate washing dishes.
So I'm okay. So Danny washes the dishes. Righto.
I wash them sometimes too, but I just hate doing it. If I could, I'd have like a plate a day, like a disposable thing to throw away, like every time, every meal. Like,
That does not seem environmentally sound.
oh fuck the environment.
Uh, the thing that irks me about our dishes, though, is I've just come to the realization that for some reason we've got like 80 knives, about 40 forks, and like 20 spoons for some reason.
Yeah.
4 forks. That's something. Where the fuck are the forks, Lily? That's what I'm saying. Where do they go? They're steel. You don't throw them out. God damn it. This is the shit that happens. You're only 1 day into lockdown. This is nearly 3 weeks. You wait, fucking Jesus Christ. That wall will be pink.
We already had that argument today. That's why I told her. I said, "You're gonna get so tired of me after just a few days.
Yes,
You're
she
gonna want me.
is.
You're gonna want me out of this house."
I was contemplating trying to find a little 1-bedroom somewhere. Maybe I'll talk to the bank about that when I get up there. Just a nice 1-bedroom. Although, did you see over here all the people that have to that come back and they have to quarantine 2 weeks? They're all getting put up in all of our hotels and motels and all that, like all the 5-star ones.
Yeah.
Free fucking room and food.
When I was in high school, I used to iron my Dickies.
Your Dickies.
But yeah, it's a
I've got a
brand of
Dickies towel.
it's a brand of clothing.
Yeah, I've got a Dickies beach towel. Yeah. They're cool, man. They look like work shirts.
They are work shirts.
No, but over here there's
That's
like
what Dickies
t-shirts.
is. Dickies started. It's a company that makes work clothes, like but then they became
but
like
over here you can
popular.
buy t-shirts. Over here they're just
Yeah, you
t-shirts
can.
with Dickies on.
Yeah, they became popular, but I used to wear Dickies in high school pretty much exclusively, and I
I
used to
wear
iron
Fila
those.
a lot.
Now I just wear fucking jeans or jean shorts.
I hate jeans. Oh.
Yeah,
No, if I have to wear them somewhere, I will, but like, no.
I don't like slacks. I have to wear slacks for work. I hate slacks.
You just got to get fitted, custom, nice slacks. That's what I did. Nice ones.
Slacks. Every time I move my legs, I rip slacks. They're always
Did you
like
get ones
fucking
that have?
tight. They're always
You
too
got to
damn
get the one.
tight around the crotch. And I wear my pants low too. Everybody says I sag my pants. I just wear my pants low.
Oh, I just went and got my ones made when I used to wear them. I was like, no, I want them nice fitting. But I ended up
Well,
ripping
I
them.
don't have
I think
that kind of money, sir.
Oh, this
Right now,
was.
my clothes come from my pants come from the Walmart.
Oh,
I'll
I go
spend
to my favorite place is Kmart across the
I'll,
street.
I'll spend $180 on a jersey, but I'm not spending that much for a fucking pair of pants.
Actually, my shoes I bought
I wear
yesterday.
I actually wear Dickie jeans. I wear Dickie jeans, and those cost me about $40. And I buy
$40, so that'll
one
be about.
pair, and I wear them and wash them. And then I got a bunch of fucking Dickie jean shorts.
You guys, do you have Cotton On over there?
Which one?
Cotton On?
I don't know.
That's where my wife works. It's like a big clothing place, but they've got a whole bunch of other stores with different names in it. But that's pretty much what she wears because it's 50% off everything. So
Yeah.
days. Oh dear. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to get ready to go over to this bank.
All right, brother.
See what's going on.
Well, thanks for joining me. It's I couldn't think of anything to talk about once I got over my my big YouTubers don't know what the fuck they're talking about kind of thing.
What the hell? Jenny just said when you worked at the prison, you spent $400 on shoes.
I still spend that much on shoes if I could.
Oh, yeah, no way. I bought a pair of shoes yesterday for $20, and I bet you'd wear them because
But
they are.
we also made between the two of us like $150,000 a year.
Oh,
I mean,
now the shoes I bought yesterday look exactly like your jersey, like exactly. I was going to put a D on them and send you a picture because they look like they're Denver Bronco shoes.
I wear DCs. I wear DC
okay.
shoes.
Not Marvel.
Which they're not as expensive as they used to be.
I wear shoes until there's it's like underwear until there's fucking nothing left.
That's
I
why I
don't
wear
care if
DCs. They don't fucking break down. Like I still have the same pair of DCs I bought 10 years ago. I have every pair of DCs
that's about the
I've ever
last time I
owned
bought
still.
underwear.
I have them all still, and they're all in really good shape still. You know,
Yeah, are they like Nike? Do they sort of like go up in value if it's a certain era?
oh, I don't know. They're like skater shoes. They're made for fucking skateboarders. But they're
All our
fucking,
skate parks are fucking closed.
but like when I first started wearing DCs, for a cheap pair, it was like $120. You know, so
I reckon about $40 is the most I've ever spent on a pair of shoes. I don't care.
I
I
never really
normally
been
wear
like a big
thongs.
Nike person or anything like that. In high school, I wore K-Swiss and lugs in
Oh,
high
hang on.
school.
Oh, yeah, you don't call them thongs over there, do you? They're like flip-flops.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, no. we
yeah. I
call them
can't
thongs.
wear those. I don't like anything in between my toes.
Mhm.
Even when I was younger, I can't wear them.
Oh, cool.
When I
All
played
right.
sports, I risked getting athlete's foot because I refused to wear them in the shower.
Oh, dear. Oh, all right. Oh, hang on. Over here.
All right, brother.
What? Leave me alone.
Hey, hello. It's the missus.
Leave her alone. Leave me alone, Dad.
We've never seen the missus before.
No, that's my daughter.
Oh, is that your daughter? Oh, sorry, couldn't tell.
No, it's well, if you ever go on fucking Facebook, you can see everyone because everyone posts all their shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
How old's your daughter?
how old are you now? 13.
I actually forgot for a second.
I got 13, 3, and 10.
Damn, dude, you only get horny every 10 years or what?
No, God, no. I just don't want any more. What? Although, actually, in the last 3 weeks, they've all been asking for another sister.
Why?
I don't know where they are.
Yeah, we stopped it too. My wife had to have 2 emergency C-sections. So while she was open the second time, we were just like, how about y'all just go ahead and tie all that up? Yeah, she wasn't able. She's not very good at with the whole birthing process. Her body doesn't like it too much. So
That's funny like that, eh? Some people have fucking 8 kids and some people struggle to get one. It's like,
yeah. So
I'd go another one. I'd go one more and that's it.
2's enough, man. After that, there's not enough room in your house. There's too many mouth to feed. I'd be like selling mine into like Chinese slavery or something, you know?
Well, there's a thing called budgets. You can budget to get food in there now. So
yeah.
But one more. I'd do one more.
That means I wouldn't be able to buy so many movies and shit, you know? No.
Yeah, but then when you got a younger kid, it looks better when you're in the toy section and looking at figures because you don't look like an old creep fucking loser looking for toys.
Actually, the kids haven't been as big of. Everybody talks about how expensive kids are. They haven't been a huge expense on us as much in the early years, at least, except for the whole fucking. Like my daughter, my 4-year-old, took an entire jar of chili pepper and dumped it out. So now I got to go buy another fucking jar of chili pepper.
Oh, Toby steals peanut butter all the time from the fucking shop. I always have to take it back.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you walk out.
I wouldn't have be like, oh, they didn't stop you. Cool, free jar of peanut butter.
Oh, mate, you could steal anything you want from the Kmart across the street. They've got the big tape out for like 6 square meters. They don't check anything. Like, no, keep walking through, whatever. Good. Have a good day. Good day, sir. I'm like, all right, cool.
Oh yeah, I noticed that too, man. Like our Walmart was getting all on it, man. They were like, you would have to. They would scan your receipt, and then they would go scan one of your items just at random, and they were checking all kinds of shit. And now they like won't even come near you. I'm like, okay.
I'm like, yeah, I paid for the TV. No dramas, thank you.
Hey, Trenchy.
Oh, what's the time? Oh, she's gonna kill me. All right, I'm gonna go get ready.
You said that 10 minutes ago.
I know, but then I started talking about having a baby. So, like, my wife's not even home, so it doesn't even make any sense.
Well, if you need any lessons on that, you call me. I'll tell you.
Well, no, I obviously know where to land. It's the I know it works, so that's fine for me.
Yeah, I know mine works because every time my wife came off birth control, we got pregnant. So
we did that too, and every time it's like, oh, now it's going to take several months before.
No,
and it was always like 3. It was like 3 weeks, I think, was the longest time ever.
I don't even think we were that long either. Like she tells me, I'm coming off birth control. Bam, pregnant. I'm coming off birth control. Bam, pregnant. I was like, fuck,
Well,
it's a good thing I don't have affairs with other people, or I'd have like a million bastards running around.
Well, maybe you do. I did see that on Facebook. It was a thing called Bubba Juggalo fan page, and I didn't know if it was connected to you.
No, that's some douchebag.
It's just all kids looking for their dad. So, okay, I'm going now. I'm going.
All right, brother. Later.
All right. There he is.
I don't know, Ben. At ours, they're still letting people in. But then again, here, the masks are all sold out everywhere. I see people putting bandanas and shit on it. I'm like, that's not going to stop anything, right? Yeah. So, anyways, guys, I think I'm going to jet out of here too. I've been on for about an hour and 45 minutes. I wasn't really planning on being on that long, anyways. So, I really appreciate everybody coming by. You know what's funny, Ben, is our local AutoZone had to put the blue shop towels behind the counter because everybody was buying them up just to blow their nose, I guess, or wipe their ass, one of the two. So, yeah, guys, I really appreciate y'all coming by. Thank you very much for joining me. This is Bronco Juggalo saying peace. As soon as I find the off button.